morning time. Still got a little smoke rolling off there. Won't even probably need a lighter to get her going again. There it goes. About 7:20 a.m. Gonna be kind of a hot one today. Get some embers down so I can cook on this. I'll probably kind of I didn't use bring a grate to actually put the pan on, so I'll probably kind of maybe utilize that or get a little more gathered wood and kind of utilize some bigger pieces outside once I get a little ember base in there to cook on. Oh, this is a pretty good size one. Kind of unique line work with some darker colors. Bordering line work. All the little guys I found on this beach so far. Without even being hunting, I found the little ones while gathering wood and that one while dropping a log. All right, I'm up to 19 agates total so far for the trip. They're a pretty neat fossil. Came out last weekend and got 38 agates, I think, over 40 total keepers. We'll see if I can beat that this weekend. Try not to get sand in anything here. I remembered a cutting board. Reusing your cardboard. If you didn't notice, this morning I used part of a Cold Red Mountain Dew box, much like I'm using here. Cold Red Mountain Dew is good, right? I used it as a fan to get the fire going again, as well as then using it as easily burning
material to influence the flame reigniting without the use of a lighter or anything. So yeah, I was actually going to cut on the freaking cardboard box, and I remembered, oh shit, I actually got a cutting board. I've made a couple videos in the past, one of which was morning cooking, labeled underprepared for open fire cooking, and I'm not nearly as underprepared this time. I'm gonna dice some onion here, as you see, a potato, a little bit of bacon I'm gonna make, a little bit of hamburger, and just kind of 2 eggs, just kind of hodgepodge all that together and eat it on some corn tortillas, baby. Breakfast tacos, I call it. And it's good. I even remembered a little seasoning in a Ziploc bag so I don't have to bring the whole seasoning container out here and risk it getting ruined or wet or whatever. I just got a little bit of Cavender's and garlic salt in there, as well as a little bit of pepper. Cavender's, definitely didn't bring a hairbrush, but that's okay. So on my fire here, I've kind of spread my bigger hunks of log back out. There is a good little bit of ember bed going in there. Well, let the flame die down a little more and then somehow kind of reshape them to just rest a pan on some of these bigger log pieces. Probably that one specifically, and we'll see how it goes. But do that. Start with the bacon. I did, in fact, not remember any butter or spray or anything, so we use the bacon to go ahead, and it's just like a couple little pieces that are cut in half or whatever. I often do that with a pound of bacon package. I'll make about 3/4 of it and then save a couple little cuts to maybe make a bacon cheeseburger out of, or a BLT the next day or a week later or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna get the pan bacon greased up for stuff to be cooked on, as well as like that flavor of this shit was cooked in bacon grease. Alright, so I've basically moved logs around again, and I've got my flat base there, where I'm going to set my pan right on top of now, once that flame dies down a little more. And then what I can do is just shimmy little pieces of freaking kindling, freaking driftwood underneath to turn the heat up if it starts to cool down. Definitely got a little impatient. I should have let the fire die down more. So the bacon's going to go quick, and I'm just going to make the other shit kind of faster cook too, I guess. It's starting to get hot out anyway. Should have reshaped my fire sooner than I did. Luckily, I got these big, long tongs for working over the fire. Fuck yeah, it's going to be burnt as shit. God damn it. I usually make my bacon pretty nice and like medium rare, kind of rubbery. I don't do it crispy like that, so that kind of whatever. The sun's coming out. It's still going to be a nice meal. 2 eggs. Bacon got a little black on the sides, otherwise okay-ish. Definitely not anywhere close to how I would have liked to have done it. Should have been more patient, but hamburger and onion going now. I did in fact forget the potato. I add the 2 eggs to this, and might make sense to have taco seasoning in this if I want to call them meal breakfast tacos, but I don't have that. A little white, a little yellow, not really scrambled. Just kind of scrambleized in a bit. Whatever you want to call it. It's egg, it's burger, it's onion. There's bacon. Forgot a potato. Corn tortillas. Alright. Just gonna do that. Do that. And there's my table. Alright, now that I'm done with the cooking stuff, I got my 2 coolers there and a little bit of salvageable shade before the sun gets too high in the sky. Alright, 9:30 in the morning now. Getting ready to close up shop here. Leave the place as clean as it was when I arrived. But I did just agate hunt for 45 minutes or an hour, and I found quite a few more. 1, 2, and some good size ones. That one's got some really neat line work on it. There's 3 more, 22 total, I think. It's too bright for me to even see if the camera's doing it any justice. 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh, baby. That one's got that cool kind of whitish line work on the inside. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, hey, 13 more. Nice. Plus I think I said 19 before, so up to 32 already. Ready to close up shop, get my kayak closer to the water to start the loading. I brought the chair over and looked down and saw just a little bit of red poking out and showing, just a little bit out of there. And freaking A, was it worth the look. Holy shit, that thing is a monster. One of the bigger pieces I've found. Big mother trucker. Heck yeah, baby.